Hi everyone, it's Dang. Welcome back to Keeping Up with the Lamb. In today's episode, I will show you guys a little bit about myself and what I have been through for the past 18 years of my life. On September 7, 1999, at a local hospital in Vietnam, a little angel was born. Yes, that's me. If I tell you I was destined to be a doctor, would you believe it? No, right? That was my reaction when my parents told me about it too. It all started with my first birthday. Traditionally, every newborn baby in the family will get to choose what they want to do with their life by picking out one item from the plate full of random stuff, such as money, cologne, makeup, or a pen. And I pick out a pen. My parents said that it means I will become a doctor one day, but do I believe it? Not really, because you can't really determine it based on this one traditional activity. But I hope it's true though. However, part of me always wants to believe it because I do have a really good penmanship. As a kid, I always thought that Santa was real because I received presents for every single Christmas. They always came unexpected though. One year, I got really sad because Christmas were already past, but I still didn't receive anything. I went to sleep super early because I was sad. However, to my surprise, there was a huge present box lying on top of my bed. I ripped open the box as fast as I can. Oh my god, the present was so beautiful. It was a big hollow crystallite elephant with snow floating on the inside. That was the first time I saw snow. Kind of disappointed because I imagined they would look prettier. On December 12, 2005, our family welcomed another member, my little brother. He was so dark and chubby when he was born. I remember touching him for the first time and he just stared at me. He was so cute. On November of 2009, my mother received a phone call that later on completely changed our life. It was a call to inform us that our application to immigrate to America has been considered. I remember my parents were so happy but also super secretive about it and told us not to tell anyone. As a little kid, we followed direction and never spoke a word about flying to America. August 2nd, 2010, the day that my whole life shifted as my family flew to America. We left behind our relative and brought with us the dream of building a new life in this foreign country. It was indeed such a tiring flight, consisting of me watching TV shows throughout the whole entire flight on a small screen. After 16 hours, we finally arrived. I was super tired, but the moment I saw my other relative waiting for us at LAX, I got so happy. I don't even know why. Well, welcome to America, dang. Welcome to your new life. I had a hard time adjusting to the different time zone. For the first whole month, I was technically living the nocturnal life. I slept in the morning and stayed up all night doing absolutely nothing. I was so sad and lonely that I actually thought about going back to Vietnam. To make it worse, my first day at school was a mess. I did not understand a single word coming out of my teacher's mouth or my friends. I found it difficult to join other people during recess, so all I did was sitting at the bench. Oh, did I forget to mention I made one good friend? Her name is Sarah, and she was the only person that did not judge me for who I am. Also, thanks to my teacher, Mr. Silverio, for helping me improve on my English and learn more about the culture here in America. That year, I got promoted from 6th grade as most improved in EOD recipient. Nothing crazy, but I was very proud. Nothing exciting really happened in middle school until like 8th grade. I found out I had feeling for one of my best guy friends, and I was shook, like shook. I did not know what to do, and I was so scared. I hated myself for being different. Well, what I did was I ended up confessing to him, and it was the worst decision of my life. Our friendship ended because he was homophobic. However, from that day on, I began to accept my identity and came out to some of my friends. Oh, high school. The best but also the worst years of my life. Coming in as a freshman, I literally had no clue what I was doing. I joined some clubs just for fun but never really settled for any. I hated Algebra 2 though because my teacher made that class 100 times harder than it should be. I ended up with a B, but oh well. However, I joined MESA, which stands for Mathematics, Engineering, and Science Achievement. From this club, I was able to discover my passion in pursuing a career in the medical field and also a burning realization that I can never become an engineer. I stayed in MESA for 4 years of my high school and competed in various competitions, such as Egg Express, Model Human Heart, Team Math, and earned myself more than 15 medals. I also joined badminton my freshman year. To be honest, I was so bad. I couldn't even hold the racket the correct way. However, I got better years by year thanks to my teammates and the alumni. Did I forget to mention that I had a really intimidating, strict, passive aggressive, and bipolar coach? Yep, I suffered through that my whole high school experience. To make it worse, he was my AP Chem teacher. The highlight of my high school year was probably the group of homies that I found my sophomore year. We actually called ourselves Bus Gang with a Q. Why Bus Gang? Because we were broke, underage high school students who loved to hang out but could not drive a car. We have one introverted, one wannabe white, one unwholesome, one super wholesome, one ABG, and one gay boy, aka me. I told you we were diverse. Although our personality was different, we loved each other so much and cared about each other as if we were one big family. We ate lunch together every day for 3 years in a row. We fought at a squad for taking our lunch table. We took classes together just so we can help each other out. And we celebrate all holidays together, from Christmas to Thanksgiving to each other's birthday every single year. The transition from high school to college was pretty rough, but probably the most memorable because so many things happened to me. I got my first car and began to drive around almost every single day. Also, in the summer of senior year, I went back to visit my country, Vietnam, and to my surprise, so many things have changed. However, I was able to reconnect with some of my old friends, and it was the best experience ever. I caught up in a relationship with my first boyfriend, but it did not really work out. I was sad, but eventually learned to move on with my life. I am now a college student at the nation number one public university, UCLA, majoring in MIMG with the pre-med track. Fall quarter, I did not do anything much because I was slowly adjusting into the environment, but hey, winter quarter was a blast. I had so much fun being on a dance team called Swipe, where I met so many amazing and caring individuals who I can call family. Now I'm involved in a very big project in the spring, what I will review in the next episode. Thank you so much for always watching Keeping Up with the Lamb, and I'll see you soon. Love.